Welcome back to the channel, guys, and as you can see, we've got this month's Combat Patrol to go through. Yeah, so today is the 4th of July, so I'd like to start the video by wishing all our American cousins a very happy Independence Day. We bravely gained your independence from those imperialistic pig dogs known as the English. Now I'm allowed to say that because I'm English. So there you go. Anyway, happy Independence Day to everyone across the pond. Now on with this month's offerings from Combat Patrol magazine. We start with our third binder. So we're well on the way to being over halfway now, I think. Last month's models. We have our Chaos Terminator Squad. There we go. Reaper Autocannon. Terminator Captain, I believe, and 3 Terminators armed with bolters and power fists, chain fists, and the like. Usual fare. Next we have our 5 Wraith Guard, our D cannons. At least that's what they're called in the edition I play. So there's the Wraith Lords with the D cannons. I do have a complaint to make. It's not very often I do make a complaint about things, but it would have been nice if during the run of magazines we perhaps got a sheet of transfers, warp slide transfers for our models, because I haven't got any for the Eldar, and none of my Eldar got transfers on. I do have a massive Eldar army that I've got to dig out at some point, but I'm pretty sure I used all the transfers for those. In fact, it's 2 Eldar armies. It's Ulthwaite and Iandan I have. Anyway, I've gone off on a tangent when I shouldn't have, as I'm wont to do. And finally, we have our Orc War Boss with some big kind of 2-handed chain axe there. A grot on his shoulder with some kind of gun. So I don't play Orcs, so I don't really know what the guns are called. But I will be painting the Combat Patrol to try them out. Again, all basic materials are from Geek Gaming. Well worth the value. Again, the best basic material I've found on the market. So well worth. Get yourself a couple of packs. Go on the website, have a look, see what different ones I've got, and they'll show you on the, I believe the one on the Orc is Patchy Plains. The ones on the Wraith Guard are Mediterranean soil, and I believe it's Patchy Plains also on the Terminators. I've got 4 or 5 different types. I'll say they're all excellent basic materials. Right, on with this month's magazines then. So the first one, issue 43. There we go. Comes with 10 Orc boys. Now these seem to be push fit because the War Boss was, and these have got pins and pegs and holes as well. So I'm wondering if these are the same set from, I believe it was 6th edition box set, where you got the Ultramarines and the Orcs in. I'm not sure. But I also got that set back in the man cave, but again, I haven't even opened the box yet. I think it's even still in its shrink wrap. 6th edition. So yeah, I'm wondering if they're the same ones, because I've had a look at the gyrocopters, but they're coming later and they seem to be the same sort of thing. But anyway, issue 43 comes with how to build your boys in the usual fashion. Very clear, concise instructions. Can't go wrong. All the parts are numbered on the sprue, so it shouldn't take too long to get through your first set of Orky boys. Obviously, how to paint guide again. All very clear and laid out. What colours you need, techniques, a few shades on there, rules for your boys, and your data sheet. Orky unit names. Yeah, these gyrocopters, I'm pretty sure I've got a set that are exactly the same in the 6th edition core box. I'm pretty sure they'll look very similar if they're not the same anyway. Scenario 28, a good crumping. So I'm guessing this is Orcs against Nids. Here we go. Rules for your Orcs. So that was issue 43. 44 comes with 2 paints, Administratum Grey and an Astra Granite, which I think is one of the textured paints. Yeah, technical Astra Granite. I think it's like a basing material, like a thick paste. Because with this issue, you also got this Citadel textured paint spreader, which is like a hard, sort of bendy, plasticky, rubbery thing. But as I say, I probably won't end up using that, because I use basic materials from Geek Gaming, and if I want a sandy base, I'll just use chinchilla sand because it's incredibly fine. But I might give it a go on something. Anyway, that's the textured paint and the Administratum Grey you get with issue 44. The texture spreader. I'm teaching you dry brushing techniques here. So there's no painting or building guide in this one, because there's no miniatures in this one. It's just your paints. Again, showing you how to dry brush your scenery. Basing they're using the Astra Granite here for basing. So there's your basing techniques. If you were to use the Astra Granite paint, there's no reason not to. Just I have my own ways of basing, and because I'm old and stuck in my ways, I tend not to change. Most of you have got that to look forward to, getting old and grumpy like me. But anyway, yeah, textured paint, Astra Granite, obviously for doing all your bases if you don't have any basing materials of your own yet. Some more background on the different races. Tau, Necrons, Dark Eldar, Sisters of Battle, and the Imperial Guard. Bit of a story, carrying on the story. Bonds of Honor, Part 11. Special weapons. There, heavy weapons, how they work. So say, as the weeks go on, you learn a little bit more about the rules as you go on, in nice bite-sized chunks. so you're not worrying about anything. How to build an army. Muster your army. There we go. A few hints and tips on that. So that was issue 44. Issue 45 comes with, would you believe it, some more Orky Boys. Excellent. So that's 20 Orky Boys I've got to paint this month. Now they don't take long. I've painted plenty of fantasy orcs before, as those of you who watch the channel will know. Do have a large orc army for fantasy battles. So yeah, should be quite easy to do. And the magazine itself, again, how to build your boys. How to paint. The basing on there as well now. Some finished examples. Again, rules and data sheets. And in this month's play section, missions, which I'm guessing are like, yeah, objective markers and things, just to mix your gameplay up. Sometimes it's not just a pitch battle, sometimes you have to do something on the battlefield or hold something, or so yeah. Scenario 29, a good grumping. Good use of Orky language there. And again, it's the Orcs against the Genestealers. Sorry, not Genestealers. Tyranids. A few more examples. And on the next 3 issues we have the paint and the Orky Deathcopters. Comes in 2 parts. But that's for next month. And again, the last one this month, again, just 2 paints in the set this time. Stormo Silver and Night Quest of Flesh. So again, few more paints to add to your collection. Can never have too many paints, I've found. More techniques here in this month about highlighting. Tips on how to paint faces. Edge highlighting if you want to go that far on your models. I usually find a light dry brush achieves not as good a finish, but good enough on the tabletop for me. I'm not a tournament painter. Never was and never will be. I came to terms with that many years ago that I was never going to win any crystal brushes or golden demons, but I'm happy with that. I'm happy with my painting. Good enough for the tabletop. Base coat, shade, highlight, decent basing on all the colours. Good enough for me. Some more rules for the Eldari. Stratagems, Chaos Space Marines action abilities. And there we go. So that's it for this month's Combat Patrol. Next month the Deffcopters. Quite looking forward to having a go at those, actually. Look quite fun to paint. So anyway, there we go, guys. That's Combat Patrol for this month. Thank you all for listening to my dribble, as usual. Please do like, comment, subscribe and share. The more numbers up, the closer I can get to monetizing the channel and making more videos if you enjoy them. Hopefully put some more time into learning how to edit videos, maybe do live stream or two, Q&A sessions, all that. But again, that's for the future once I've got enough subscribers. But for now, thanks guys, and we'll see you next month for the Deffcopters.